I think it's been very successful. We had another big conference again this year. We had about over 650 delegates in the conference, many thousands coming through the trade show. The trade show grew between last year and this year. We had more booths, so new companies coming in. We had some fantastic panels and some great presentations. So I think it's a very successful conference. So one of the major new investors is Land Ocean, a Chinese company who's come in with a joint venture relationship with Range Resources to do enhanced oil recovery on Range's acreage. So that's a major sort of new company coming in. And then the other thing we saw this year was a big expansion from Shell. And Shell had a much bigger presence here this year as one of our platinum sponsors, because they've really increased their footprint in Trinidad through their acquisition of Repsol's share in Atlantic. The Energy Chamber has been supporting EITI since its inception. We were the first organisation in Trinidad to support Trinidad and Tobago becoming an EITI compliant country, which was 10 years ago now. We've been sort of advocating compliance for EITI, and as she is the chair of the EITI, we wanted to have her here to talk about the program because we knew we were getting close to compliance, and it was great that she actually announced that we had become a compliant country at the conference yesterday. Yeah, so the EITI gives you this really rich set of data about company revenue, because it talks about company taxation, so how much revenue the government gets from the industry. That allows you to really look inside in a lot of detail what's been going on with energy sector revenue, which we know is the basis for the country's economy. And the data which you have in the EITI allows you to do some analysis of the energy sector. It gives us data which is never available before. So the work which we did at the end of last year on the percent of Trinidad's revenue which comes from oil versus gas, the estimates we made of that was based upon the annexes to the EITI reports, which I went through in detail, and we could sort of dig out the information, and you could make those estimates, which the estimate was around 66% of revenue coming from gas and 34% from oil, numbers which were then sort of confirmed by the Prime Minister in her statement to the nation. Well, I think one of the things that really came out from the conference this year was the deep water challenge, and meeting that challenge. And we had a really great panel on what we need to do to be ready for deep water exploration, what infrastructure we need, what training we need, what competency we need of the workforce. So I think that there's going to be a lot of work we're going to try to do to make sure Trinidad is ready to take advantage of the deep water opportunities which are existing in Trinidad and Tobago with BHP's exploration campaign, but also in the wider region in Suriname, in French Guiana and in Guyana.